Would you like to make a statement first?
About 7 p.m. last night, police attended a residence, Paracuta Road, Moama. As a result of initial inquiries, we discovered a 9-year-old boy was transported to Echuca Hospital with severe dog bites. Further inquiries showed that his 5-year-old brother and 27-year-old mother were missing, last seen in the Murray River. Other inquiries after that have resulted in a search of the river. About 10 p.m, a 27-year-old female has presented to Echuca Police Station, where she was conveyed to Echuca Hospital for severe dog bites. Police have then conducted a further search of the area, which recommenced this morning. New South Wales Police, Victorian Police, SES and the Rural Bush Fire Service have conducted a search for the 5-year-old boy who is still missing. The 27-year-old female was interviewed by Deniliquin detectives this afternoon and are now preparing documents for her extradition and charge of attempted murder. That's it.
Can you talk us through what the search for the 5-year-old boy has involved so far?
Yeah, so far it's involved searching the riverbank where he was last seen, as well as using Victorian Police divers to search the river.
What do we know about this woman and her circumstances?
Not much at this stage, other than she came from Deniliquin. She has 2 children and she lives in the Deniliquin area. I'd like to recommend.
Can you confirm that she's just been released from jail?
About a month ago.
What for, sorry?
Several serious offences.
Have you recovered anything from the river yet, do you think?
No, nothing has been recovered from the river at this stage.
Have there been any incidents involving this woman and this family since she was released from prison?
There's been a couple of instances, but they're being looked at as a part and reviewed as part of the investigation.
Were her children in the care of their grandparents at the time?
At the time she was in jail?
Now?
That's unknown at this stage. It's being looked at.
What do you know about what took place at the river?
We don't know at this stage exactly what took place. As I said, she's been interviewed by the detectives and that's still going on. We've had a brief conversation with a 9-year-old last night. He's currently in hospital in Melbourne being treated and we haven't had another conversation with him yet.
How is he going?
He requires some surgery on the dog bites at this stage and of course he's distressed as a 9-year-old boy.
How did he get from the river to the hospital?
He was taken by residents at that location.
Can you talk us through the dog's involvement in all of this?
Very unclear at this stage, as is what happened at the riverbank. The dog has been involved. The dog has bitten the 27-year-old mother and the 9-year-old. The actual circumstances are unknown.
And is she cooperating in the police interviews?
Can't really comment at that at the moment because it's still ongoing.
What have local residents been able to tell you?
Not that much at this stage, just their observations and whether they've seen anyone fitting descriptions during the night, and that's about all we've got.
Does the charge of attempted murder relate to the 9-year-old?
Yes, it does.
So at this stage, because the 5-year-old is outstanding, there's no charges that you can lay in relation to?
That's correct.
Did the woman know the owners of the Paracuta Road property?
Yes, she did.
Has she given you any indication about her actions and why she may have decided to take the trip to the river?
No, not at this stage. As I said, she's still being interviewed.
And how are the police and everyone faring? Because obviously we heard it was a pretty it's a terrible story or a terrible scene to deal with.
It's a terrible story. It's a sad story. It's a tragic story. Not only for the community, the police, but especially the family. It's just terrible.
The grandmother's lawyer is saying that the grandmother had tried to get help over the past month from police, from family and community services, from corrective services, and was basically fobbed off.
I'm not prepared to comment about that at the moment. I know that's part of the investigation, but at this stage we've had several conversations with the grandmother.
Why were police looking for her last night before this happened?
Police weren't looking for her last night before it happened.
There was a Facebook post that Denny Police put on looking for this woman, and it was later put down.
That went on after 7 o'clock, so after that's why we were looking for her.
What are the chances that the 5-year-old might actually be found alive?
There's every chance. We all live in hope.
And do you expect the extradition or the court process to happen this afternoon? Is it likely that she'll be in court this afternoon?
We're hoping this afternoon, but it just depends how long the interview goes on for, and how quickly we can get her before the court.
What about the father of these boys? What do we know about him? Has he been alerted?
At the moment, we've been told each of the boys have different fathers, and we're making some further inquiries to locate them and speak to them.
Do you expect she will be charged with murder?
Oh, I don't know. It depends what the result of the search is.
Is she a local woman from this area?
Deniliquin.
What can you tell us about the resources that are down at the river? You've talked about some divers, etc., but how many people are involved? How far afield are they looking, etc.?
Well, we're starting from the rear of the premises, where the boy was found with a dog, and we're trying to expand, obviously, downriver, following the current, but also upstream on the banks. We've got up to 25 to 30 searches at this stage from the Royal Bushfire, from SES, Victorian Police Divers, Victorian Police, New South Wales Police.
How long do you anticipate the search will go on today, and if it doesn't yield any results, is it your intention to continue tomorrow?
Yes, until dark tonight.
How complicated is it with you've got two jurisdictions here? How difficult is that going to make this investigation?
Look, it adds another facet to the investigation, but we work hand in glove with the Victorian Police. We're always over there speaking to them or having meetings. Our cross-border relationship is very good with Victorian Police. They were the first to ring us last night when they knew something was going on and offer assistance. And I can't say anything but great results from Victorian Police and the cooperation that we have with them.
Given this is a small country town, has it kind of rocked the town?
I think it will rock the community of Australia. Things like this happen, and it's devastating. I think it's not only this town, but the community, the whole local area command, New South Wales and Australia.
How were police notified of the issue originally?
Yep, we got a call about from residents at Paracuta Road in relation to the 9-year-old boy being taken to hospital.
And
When
was
she
it?
is extradited, where do you expect she will go?
She'll go to Deniliquin Police Station,
And from there?
Deniliquin Local Court.
In your experience as a superintendent, what can you say about having to deal with something like this?
It's devastating. My police are devastated. The community is. It's something, I always say, something someone has to do. And we're the people, and so is the ambulance and the fire brigade. We're the people that need to do these things, and someone's got to do it. And my people do a really good job, and we look after them.
Thank you.